Hey everyone, it is Two Pretty D's. We're back.
And we miss you guys.
We miss you so much,
Yeah.
and it's been a journey.
Yeah, we missed your comments. We missed communicating with you. We missed everything. We missed even talking about Harry and Meghan on a
Well, that was more of the real reason.
on a real basis. And
Yes.
it took us a while to get back, but
we're back.
we're back. Slowly coming back.
So many things in life
so many things in life happen,
Yep.
and I know one of the things is recently we started really laughing about is Prince William's inability to do his regular job. I mean, just go to the football match and be there for the
For
women.
the women's soccer, women's football, you can be there?
No, he didn't be no. And then they asked the BBC not to, or Sky News not to report on Queen Letitia because
Letizia,
she
yep.
went
Because she went to support Spain like a normal...
and end up having to support England's team too. The Lisbon team and stuff.
But
And
like a normal royal would.
exactly. But he did the coward. He was afraid of being booed. He was afraid of people throwing stuff at him. But I don't think they would have done this. They would have booed him. He would have been booed.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
You cop out and don't even go, right? So you already dissed the women's football, telling
Right.
them, oh, you're not as important as the men's.
Right.
That right there is a diss. So then you got the bad press about it because you're not going.
Yeah.
Then you have the nerve to do a little vignette with your daughter.
Yeah.
And
That's creepy. It wasn't creepy. It was stupid. He tried to
It was
put on
stupid
this,
'cause he was
this
trying
is
to
a
put on-
contrary face.
Well,
some kind of face.
I don't know what it was, but
It didn't come across right. It looked
and he
weird.
did 2 videos, and he made her change her shirt because he was wearing the same color shirt. People weren't paying attention to that, but he was. And then the positioning, everything, it was just awkward.
It was just awkward.
video,
And the awkward
trying to
words.
cover-
Yeah, he didn't have.
Does she even play
he did-
football?
I don't
Do we know
know.
if Charlotte plays?
We don't know. Maybe she
Why
does.
why didn't they show her playing? Why weren't you kicking the ball with her?
Exactly.
Right? And then say,
see, they need us as their media
we ain't
savvy
doing that.
people. We
Look,
know that.
we saving out for Britney. Okay, we gotta help Britney. It's just a little bit more dire straits, but that's another topic.
Exactly.
But yes, Egghead actually sparked us back into
Yeah.
the joy of why we started Two Pretty
To
Decent.
do this.
Or,
Yeah.
the
I'm on
Pomsetay
other things too. Yeah. It was like the
Pomsetay
trick.
sessions.
It's like you. You jerk.
But we realized, you know what? We got to bring it back.
We gotta bring it back. We gotta, there's so much going on, and we miss talking about our favorites. We miss interacting with you guys, and well, we had posted on Twitter, or the X or whatever it's called in these days, that we we had lost our matriarch, and let me tell you something, people. It's traumatic losing someone, and when they get to a certain age, you are going to lose someone, but sometimes family ruins shit.
Sometimes.
Yeah, they did. Yeah. I was like, you guys are not the royal family. Why are you acting up this way?
Exactly.
There are no crown jewels to share.
No, all this backing out of everything. Nothing.
You're famous. It's like
No estate. That we have to all knives out
exactly.
each other to try to get.
Exactly.
No.
It's and she had stipulated who gets what,
yes,
and
what
still they would have people acting a fool, blocking people, talking
It wasn't just
about
people. It was one person.
It was several.
Well, there were several, but one ringleader
people.
of the several.
And it just made it so stressful, and and I had to put the suffering
that she went through,
and
then to find out she passes,
and then have to go through all of that, and then so after she passes, now I had to put together the in memoriam.
Yes.
I don't know if it's white people do that, or is it just black people do that?
They do it as well.
They do it as well. Should we do that? I don't think we should do that anymore. But
no. But
so we put
get
pictures. We're supposed to start pictures in.
Yep.
And we were all working on the whole program and everything. And I'm putting this together. And every day I'm getting new pictures, trying to organize it, and so every day I'm reliving it and emotionally being drained. And with all this other side stuff going on, it was just stressful. And now I understand, like, how devastated Harry must have been when they knew the Queen had passed.
No, she passed and
several
had
hours, and
to tell him after the fact.
I didn't even wait for him to go on the plane with them. It was like on a poorer level.
Yes. I wouldn't call it poor. I was just saying normal people
level.
Normal
people level. Yeah, and
but why are you gonna do that?
I know.
And it's just so wrong. And you know the relationship that he had with his
family. Exactly.
So some evil.
Yeah, you don't know. Yeah, you don't know how to handle stuff.
Exactly.
You know? And then when the final
the next
memorial service comes for her, they and that's our family, not the royal family. They left out the stuff I put together.
So the same shit the royal family did to Harry and Meghan while they were there over in the UK. Okay, we didn't have it as bad because we didn't have paparazzi watching us. But goddamn it, the same level of bullshit was going on in the background.
I know.
But you know what? Thank goodness God got us through because I don't know. I don't know. I think it could have been ghetto.
It could have been ghetto.
Yeah, it could have been a fight.
Yeah. Thank God our cousins had some really good curry.
Yes. Yes, we had some good Caribbean food.
Yeah.
And
we were respectful, said our goodbyes, but still, you know, it just took the joy. It wasn't anything to smile about.
You're supposed to celebrate that person and their life and what they did.
Yeah, well, we didn't do that. They didn't do that.
They didn't do that.
They didn't do that.
Yes.
So anyway, so that kind of got us in a
little bit of a funk.
Little bit of a funk. Yeah, big funk. Yeah,
it was a big funk. Okay, it was.
Yeah, and then so we were going on, and this little D here on her job got a great opportunity to work in the Netherlands.
And yes, I took it.
Meanwhile, what we had planned ever since COVID,
what happened was, these two pretty Ds were going to start a farm.
Yes.
Yes.
And our relatives,
after COVID, after all the crazy, we realized we need some land, some space.
Yes, we remembered we used to have a nice house in another state. We had some acres, half an acre, maybe an acre in the back, a big yard, and we could go out. But in COVID, we were in a
townhome.
In a townhome, but
a rooftop deck, but we barely went out there.
Yeah, because we thought COVID was spreading. Our neighbors had a dog, and he was out there.
Okay, that was one of the D's reasoning.
Yeah. But
I think the other thing is when that mental state that you're in.
That you're in. So we decided we were gonna have a farmer. We could grow our own vegetables, and this D could work from home. I could work from home. We could do whatever we want, but we'd have this place to come back to. And one of our relatives said, "You guys know how to farm?" We're like, "No."
So we kind of modified it to be, we'll have a garden. We'll have some plots.
Yeah.
We'll grow.
We'll do a tree farm.
Tree farm and do some key vegetables.
Yeah. We were going to grow Pomsetay trees.
Yes.
Yeah.
As part of the other fruit trees.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And we're going to find a climate that would be conducive to doing that.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
So we already had the land
kind of set
in
out
Texas
where we were going to go.
Where we couldn't do that. But so anyway, so we were trying to get out of Dodge because we told you guys we lived in, we
were in the city.
In the city. So we were going to move there.
Get out, be in the open, fresh air.
Right.
New environment.
Exactly. So, and
different type of lifestyle.
So many people dying, getting shot at. We were like, we got to get away from here. We don't know where we're going, but we're going somewhere.
Right.
So, Lil D, she's a big D now. We were distracted by her moving to the Netherlands, so excited, going back and forth, and she has to go say goodbye to relatives, and it's right around the end of the where we said goodbye to
the passing.
The passing and stuff is like, so that was kind of gave me a little bit of a distraction, and then she's off. She packed her suitcases and left me.
Okay, I didn't think that's where we were going with
No,
this.
no, no. But I encourage you. I said I was kidding.
Yeah.
So while she's gone now, I am executing the rest of the plan.
Yes.
I am executing the rest of the plan, and we decided that this is not the land for us because we realized our neighbors have our relatives who come out and shoot regularly.
Right.
Yeah, we're like, do we want to be here? No. So but what you do is when you decide to make a move like that, you put some of your big stuff in storage.
Right.
And then you keep some of the stuff that, you know what? No, I don't want this to be away from me. Somebody might steal it.
Yes.
Right.
So some of the stuff we had with us of value and and sentiment, but a combination of
For sentiment, all our memorabilia from
the since the beginning.
Obama.
Okay. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize we lost all that.
All of our
Damn.
memorabilia from
Damn.
Harry and Meghan, the wedding.
Even the damn.
Sorry. Moving on.
Okay.
So we had stuff, little sentimental several books of the cookbook, several copies
And
of
we gave
Spear.
out a lot of copies
Yes.
too. And we had some extras that we were going to give
Spear,
out.
yeah.
Yes.
Our
And then
cheese mug that when we went back to England the second time.
yes. After the wedding.
At the anniversary.
The first anniversary.
Yeah. You were working there and you said, hey, come on over, have
I
a
was
weekend.
like, girl, you better get over here. That's what it really was. We had a great weekend.
Yeah, and so we had all of their plate collection we got from Fortnum and Mason.
Yes, the tea set.
My Fortnum and Mason water bottle.
Yes.
I was so proud of.
Yeah.
Until I find out Charles was doing some.
Well, look, he was just
There might be
money
some
laundering.
shady things.
He didn't do it through
We
the
don't know
company.
he was doing that. Yeah, but there might have been some.
They used some Fortnum and Mason bags. Yes.
That's what the people reported.
Right.
So, but anyway, so we had all that stuff. We even had a antique car that we've been traveling with for.
Well, I was in the process of restoring.
Yeah, it was little D's now. It was passed down.
Yep, inherited it from my father.
Yes.
And, in the process of restoring, but we had to put it in something
Right.
to secure it.
Yeah.
So got a car hauler. And, we had our tiny home set up. We had the car hauler.
All our cars, brand new truck and Jeep that we traded. We had a brand new Jeep.
Yes, I'm
then
sorry.
we
Jeep.
decided, you know what, this Jeep is not going to work. We on a farm. We need a truck. So we went.
Don't get us wrong. We did do some four-wheeling. No, I'm
Yes.
kidding.
We went and got a brand new truck. We had
Yes.
another truck, the antique, and then we had our place we were living in.
Right.
2 places we were living in, and then Lil D moved over. We were so happy. It was like the second weekend after you moved, or the
Yes.
first weekend after you moved, and
First weekend.
trying to recoup and say, okay, this is where buying land. So many pieces of land we tried to purchase and we lost, and
Right.
we lost our earnest money or half of our earnest money because something went wrong. So it was just, it
was stressful.
was just very stressful.
Right.
So
And it was kind of almost at a point of like, what's going on? Why is this
Exactly.
happening?
So,
To then
but
have-
out there, and when you're on a farm and when you're on land and there's nothing around, the wind feel different, you all. The rain feel different.
Yes.
We were like looking at our plan, to reconsidering this plan, like, okay.
Yes, or storms. Storms are a little bit different.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
So we were sitting around. Lil D was in the Netherlands. You had
I just flown over.
just flown over, and bam, lightning striking in different parts of the
property,
state.
yeah.
It hit the property. It hit us so bad it killed everything electric.
Yep.
Killed everything electric. I was watching a movie on TV, and
And you were washing clothes at the time.
yes,
too.
I was watching.
Yeah.
I was drying clothes, and I looked over. I came out, I called my husband, and I said, "Hey, did you feel that?" I think he was napping. He said he wasn't napping. He was napping. Yeah. So we went out, and it's like I didn't hear anything, and he went out to check everything. What was that? And I just know I was tingling.
Right.
And then our neighbors came to tell us that we were on fire. We didn't even know we were on fire.
Right. The backside of the home, one of the homes was on fire.
Was on fire, and it was burning uncontrollably.
Yes.
And he came to tell us, you're on fire, you need to get out. And I'm thinking, no, my jewelry's in there, my pocketbook is in there, let me go in there and get it. But the thing is, your mind, when something happens, you don't react the way you think you should.
Right.
Because I had on socks and slippers. I was in your place. I had socks and slippers on. I didn't even take the slippers on and put on my boots because it was raining.
Right.
I just stepped out. But I grabbed my phone and my iPad.
Because that's what's important.
That's what's important. I was on Twitter. And the guy, and that's just a guy who we, he would be trying to wave at us, but we didn't know.
We didn't know our names. Look, we were in Texas, okay?
Yeah. We
Gun-free, we're in Texas. So
we were like, we didn't pay no attention. But it started, and it rages fast, the black smoke. And I'm trying to say what to save. But what I wanted to save was in my place, not that I didn't want to save what was in your place, but you were taking us some stuff,
I understand what you're saying.
And we had to run. And when we ran, he said, go towards my house, go to my... I ran half. I'm like, I ain't going all the way. He has big dogs. You don't know if they're like black people. We ain't going there.
Luckily, though.
Yeah, he got us out.
He saved them.
He saved us.
Y'all, they saved this D, my dad. I am truly thankful.
Yeah.
But it was also a case of this was a perspective.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? All of the stuff that we lost, those are just things.
Yeah. But he kept telling us that. But at that time, I was like, oh my God, I just lost this. And I was dressed, you put on some clothes that don't match, don't mean a hell, it don't even match.
Your chill clothes that you know you ain't stepping out your house in.
And my socks, but I had to step out.
But it was, but
I had your slippers on and your nice little slides on, but they got wet, so I started sliding forward in them because I didn't have the right shoes. It was raining on us, and all we had to do is watch everything burn because it took
a long time. So we're out in a rural area.
Yeah.
It took up to 20 minutes for the fire department to actually get there and respond with enough water. And unfortunately...
and they even tried to save the antique car. They tried to unstrap it, pull it out of the car hauler.
It was too
but
late.
it had already started to burn. It was just a mess. And...
but the reason, we're sharing this with everyone
is because...
It's the same kind of perspective like Harry and Meghan.
Yeah.
Remember when they got their security cut off?
Right.
I can only imagine what it have felt like.
Yeah.
To now be on the loose. But what's worse is they had paparazzi and who knows whatever neo-Nazi nut job.
Yeah. So theirs was like 100 times worse. Trying to kill. You never know what they're trying to do.
Right. Whereas this is a little bit different in a sense of it's things that were lost, but it was a saving grace that you guys were saved by the neighbor that we didn't really trust.
Exactly. And the same neighbor who later on he told us, he's like, when he was helping us dig through the ashes, trying to see if we could get some jewelry and
find things.
I know where my purse was and stuff. He said, I was trying to wave you guys down. I was like, why? He said, when I'm cutting my grass, trying to tell you, do not walk
out
the property.
In the fields.
Out in the fields. We're like, why? He's like, there are tarantulas out there.
And snakes. There were rattlesnakes out there. And we used to walk it. Because we were trying to get extra sights.
We had never seen any.
We never seen anything. And I'm telling you, grace of God.
Yeah, we never seen. All we saw was a bunny or two that would run away.
We saw 2 rabbits. We saw probably like 6 rabbits.
Yeah.
Wild rabbits. And then one time I thought I saw like a dog running. Or no, a fox. I thought it was a fox. It was a damn coyote.
Yes.
It was a coyote.
Coyote was like, thank God you didn't. Oh my goodness.
But...
it's like it could have been so much worse. And one of the things that you have to remember when you're in a fire, you lose everything.
Yes.
We lost all of our ID.
Yep.
I didn't have my purse. I had my purse with us in the place that was burning. I didn't have my ID, my passport, my social security, everything. Piece of paper that says this is me.
Yep.
Gone. Birth certificate, wedding, marriage license. I still don't have that back. All these things lost. And then what do you do? you know. Thank God for
Red Cross?
my relative who got us
Yes,
the hotel.
yes.
And the neighbors drove us to that hotel.
Right.
You know? And all these other neighbors like, you could come spend the night with us. You could come spend the night with us. And we're like, we don't know you.
We don't know you like that.
We're scared. And it's like so, and devastated. So we got to the hotel, and you know, we had to call Pretty D, little Pretty D, the other one, and say, this is what happened. She was devastated, y'all.
Yeah.
Devastated.
I was just happy they're alive.
Yeah.
That we could now be here today.
Exactly, talking
with
to you. But it's like, that part of the horrible thing we had, that was more, it was of a knockdown that there was nothing to laugh about.
No.
You know, we lost all our medications. Getting medications back, getting identification back.
Trying to get your driver's license
back. It took me like a month and a half.
Yep.
It was awful in that state.
Yep.
Trying to get, so once we got that, we had to drive all the way to El Paso to try to get
passports
back.
Because I was like, look, as soon as you get your passport, let me know, I'm flying you the hell out of there.
Yeah,
yep.
Because we were like staying in the hotels and different things, and it was just a mess.
They needed to get the hell out of there, and I did.
Yeah, and all other relatives started sending us, you know, a little cash and different things, but it was you still lost it.
You lost things.
Yeah.
And you lost the things that help you navigate through life.
Yeah.
But it's interesting who really shows up for you in those moments.
Yeah.
And I was very surprised and happy.
Yeah.
And thankful for the relatives that did step up.
And it's not only monetary things who step up that way, but emotional.
Yes.
Who would call you every day and say, how you doing? And even if you don't want people, you want to just lay in the bed.
She might be an honorary 3rd D.
Yeah.
Because she got us into Queen Charlotte.
Yeah.
So, yes, she might be an honorary 3rd D.
Yeah, I just wanted to just lay there sometimes, and other people like, who'd you call? And, you know, then the insurance company. But let's move on.
But the reason we brought that up
is the people in Hawaii.
Yes. Are going through the same thing right now.
Same thing. And one of the things that I never thought I'd say this, because the Red Cross went to try to help my family, and a friend of my in another state where I live. I've been given to the Red Cross for years and years, and they told our family, black family, you'd have to give back whatever we give you. You'd have to sign saying you're going to give it back. And I was like, what? I never heard of that crap.
Right.
But anyway, they stepped up and they gave us a MasterCard with some money on it so that we could go get a change of clothes, go get
the bare necessities that you need.
So we've decided, I gave to the Red Cross for the Maui fire so that people in Maui could get, could get
the basic needs.
Could get a credit card like that too, and hopefully go to someplace and get, because they jumped into the ocean with their clothes on. I'm pretty sure they have nothing.
Nothing.
So, so when people say, "Oh, I'm waiting to hear the rebuilding before I donate," no, they don't need that. They need the basic things.
Harpo messed up on that statement.
Yeah, I love Oprah, but that was not the right statement. Yeah,
no.
But anyway,
we came back because I brought this D over, and we are now back. It's not just one D here, one D there.
Right.
We're two pretty Ds.
You're two pretty Ds.
We're back together. And okay, so this 1D thought all of the copies of Spare were lost. They were not. I still had one in one of my suitcases. So we were able to recoup from that.
Recoup from that. Yeah, we're like, we didn't lose all the Spare, but I do still have to get mine a copy.
Well, and we did salvage the purse, the Strasbourg purse, so I'm still got my
the one that Meghan wore when she went to Scotland.
Was her first walkabout in Scotland?
Yeah, and she had this crossbody. It was a little green purse.
Yes,
I couldn't find it in that same color.
Yeah,
but I found it in black, so I bought it for this pretty D on her birthday. And thank goodness
that this pretty D left it in
a container. That it
double
melted.
Layered.
Half of it was burned, the other half wasn't, so we were able to cut through all of that from the fire and pull out stuff. And that was still in there. It was a little damp because when we took it out, there was mold form on it. The next day, I had to dry it, clean it with Clorox, clean it with a whole lot with the wet wipes with Clorox, and then clean it with stuff to bring it back.
We found like a bottom of one of the tea sets.
Yeah, from Harry and Meghan. We found the Serena.
The Serena necklaces that we got each other.
With the, and then we found the X, the S. The bag that was in Boone that she said, really pretty bag we want to keep.
Yep.
The box was a little, damaged, but the actual contents was good. So it's like, there's some little
remnants from our time.
Right.
We,
So, if anybody is in a situation like that, it's the basic things. It's getting transportation, getting your putting all your cards in Apple Wallet, which we didn't do. We learned about that, so to buy stuff.
Look, we were untrusting of digital technology because of how easy it is to steal stuff. But sometimes that saves you.
Yeah. Prescriptions, remember, prescriptions are going to be lost.
Yes.
And the insurance company is not going to want to renew it if it's not time to renew it. So, it was a lot of crap.
But what it really was, though, you guys, very thankful that they have their lives and their health and they weren't hurt. So bringing us back to perspective, we got the laughter back. And how did we get it back?
We got it back from watching the idiotic things that the other people the royal family was doing. And not having anything else to do.
Brought so much focus on them. Like, they are tripping.
No.
And then we had the best of the best. So, Meghan and Harry doing their thing.
Doing their thing.
We see, little snippets of them here and there.
And we're, bring back the joy and everything.
Yeah. But then we found out.
Suits on Netflix.
What?
This pretty got me Netflix account.
We had to bring it back, y'all. I had to cancel it, but I was like, no, bring it back.
So we got it after her shows were on. There wasn't that to keep it going.
Right.
So we got it back so I could watch Suits on Netflix, and I watched it. Yeah,
we all watched it.
Yeah,
just like the couple of squatties who tweeted they're on their third rewatch.
Yeah. I know.
Oh my gosh.
I know. Watching the Fab on date night. That was brought it back.
Yep.
Polo with his brother.
Oh my gosh, when Nacho and Prince Harry went to Japan.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I don't know if you noticed, but Young Pretty D had a poster of Nacho when he was younger. He was doing a Ralph Lauren
He always
thing.
posed for Ralph Lauren.
Yes.
That is his staple
And she
brand.
had a cutout. That was her
I cut him
motivation.
You know how you have vision boards? I have
vision board. Him along with all these other actors.
Handsome men. Of which would happen to be Nacho.
And then one day she told me, she's like, you got to see this.
We saw it in a picture because I had a picture of like, how my room was set up. And me.
And she was like,
did you guess what? Look in the background. Who's that?
And she was like, Nacho. So people are now discovering him, but this one had him up on a board.
Apparently, I had an eye for the future.
All right, that was too funny. And then we started.
Then we started seeing all these headlines.
Yeah.
Right. It was almost like a rewrite.
Yeah, they're trying to rewrite history and regurgitating the old stuff over and over again, and it's like they're trying to imprint in people's mind. They figured they'll do this over and over again so people would believe them.
Oh, the toxic British media?
Toxic British media, yes.
Yes, they're thinking, okay, if we rehash the story, but spin it in a way where we weren't as shitty as we were the first time around.
Yeah.
Nah, because what they forget is the squad has receipts.
Yes, and the squad has descendants.
The ancestors. Everything.
Yeah, so we started going through looking at some of these magazine titles, and in the American
headlines.
newspaper or British paper, American.
All the different ones.
Yeah.
So I guess so
and rewriting them. So this is one that came up. We decided, we gotta rewrite. It says from OK Magazine. It said, King Charles approves of palace strategy for handling Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's never-ending attacks.
Hated it.
So we wrote.
What it really should have said, Charles' strategy for Prince Harry and Meghan is never ending. Media attacks. Hashtag not our king.
Yeah, that's what we're going to put up. Yeah, that's not our king. That's what they're doing, the opposites.
Yes.
That's what they're doing.
Yes.
This was Showbiz Magazine. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's honeymoon in America is over, says royal commentator.
Bullshit.
This is reality.
America loves Prince Harry and Meghan. The honeymoon is not over.
Come on. It's not over.
It's never over. We're always going to be in love with them.
We have nothing else to do.
And I'm sorry, I've always loved Harry.
Uh-huh.
Even when he was little.
Uh-huh.
Harry
Absolutely.
was the best.
Harry was the best. Yes. He was the best son.
Yeah.
The next one is Prince Harry and Meghan Markle making a royal return.
Okay.
Now would be humiliating for their
humiliating for them, according to
commentators, right? Commentators. So, in reality,
it would be humiliating for the royal family to turn around and support Harry and Meghan. They waited too long.
Exactly. That's what they're trying to tell us.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we waited till we can't come back and now say we want to support them.
Wait, now we need them. We need our golden ticket. Our modernization of the royal family.
Right.
Our everything that we threw away.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Said get out. Mm-hmm. Bye, Felicia.
Yeah.
Can y'all come back?
Yeah. No, can do.
Wait, but they said they were gonna come back. Look, we'll come back halvesies.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And they still said, "Oh hell no."
No. Yeah.
And thank
because
God.
you had the time, you had the opportunity to let us do halvesies.
Yep.
You could have been, but you know what?
You could have benefited from that.
Mm-hmm.
You could have, used them in a strategic manner, but
Exactly.
you chose not to.
Exactly.
They even tried to tell you how to do it.
How to do it, yeah.
But you hated them for
and
it.
they would have been magnanimous enough
Exactly.
to say, let's give them credit with us. It'll be our
Exactly.
idea, but we'd all do it together. We'd be together for the royal family supporting this.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
Because
the fact
we know
the rest
they
of them-
can't do nothing.
They can't do nothing, and they can't do it together.
They can't do, they can't do,
They can't do it together.
the
Chucky and his little sibling. I mean, not his sibling. His little offspring.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, and
They
not
fighting
only
each
that,
other
him
right
and
now.
his wife.
They're incandescent with rage right now.
Yeah, Will and his wife. What can they do together?
Wank?
Nothing. Well,
She brought nothing.
Yeah.
That he chose someone who brought nothing to the table.
No ideas, not even to support. It took 7 years for a PowerPoint, and you still don't know what a PowerPoint means. I still don't know what a PowerPoint means. And when she tries to explain it, I can't remember that time she was mumbling with Jill. And I felt bad for her.
Wait, the early childhood center that she set up.
Yeah.
And it's just a phone. It's a room with a phone and it's a computer.
All of that, and still, it would be the best for our best childhood. I don't know, whatever this is.
It was just mumbling.
It was just mumbling, and her kids have to grow up to that. Hopefully, they can speak proper English. With a posh enough accent so they don't have to
Oh, it'd definitely be posher than hers.
Yes. Yeah.
But, I don't know. Chucky talks with his teeth closed.
Yes.
And it's hard to understand.
Yeah, and he looks like the vampire. Okay,
and there was one last article.
And Maria Claire said,
UK had the nerve to say,
Harry and Meghan believe there's an orchestrated hate campaign against them.
Bitch, yes.
Yeah. That's not what we wrote.
We said there is an orchestrated hate campaign against Harry and Meghan.
So they're telling us the truth, but they kind of twisted it. So when you read these articles, you have to rewrite it for reality, what it is they're trying to tell us. Yes.
Well, and the nerve for them to even say that, because remember when Chris Boozy did his data research with Bot Sentinel,
right?
All that back in really, y'all just now. Anyway, so Meghan Markle. Suits sets new streaming record, baby. Yes, that show hasn't been on for the last 4 years, and the fact that it's hitting record after record for streaming for the first time when it debuted, the streaming records, then the amount of watched minutes,
yes,
the amount of times it was number one, in viewership. It's still in the top 3. It has not dropped below 1 or 2.
3 for a show that has as old as that. And
yes,
I've watched all series all the way up to 9.
Right,
and I could tell. So, and you have to watch it twice. I'm sorry.
Okay, I didn't make it to 9. I only made it to 7 because there's some new characters. I
9
wasn't really
is
a fan.
when Meghan left. Rachel left, which is the
I thought
Duchess.
Rachel left at like 8.
And no, and the 7th.
Because you could tell she kind of
after
left
she
it.
got married, she left.
Okay.
So it was that's when she left, and then they brought in new
So
characters.
that was season 8.
Yeah, that was that was
Or
the
end
eight-
of 7, 8.
8. So 8 and 9, they have new characters, and the show is still dynamic. It's still good, but they also had, I think Jessica had a spin-off.
Yes.
And so you had Harvey going towards Jessica, or Jessica coming towards
Harvey,
them, and then you had Mike coming back to work on a case with Harvey and stuff.
Right.
I guess they were trying different things to keep the show together.
Right.
But the show, all in all, was epic. I mean,
Yes.
I've watched it. The
pilot episode, y'all.
Yes.
Yes, I was hooked. If I was a producer or investor and had to say, or executive director and had to say yay or nay,
Yeah.
oh, hell yeah.
Yes.
Just that episode alone.
I know the relationships. I mean, they had so many storylines. Harvey and Jessica.
Yes.
They're the classic.
Yes.
Harvey and Mike.
Come on now.
Yes.
Bromance.
Harvey and Lewis. Oh my God. That love-hate relationship.
Yes,
Another bromance gone wrong.
Yes.
Lewis and Donna.
Oh, wait, no, with Rachel.
Rachel.
Yes.
Lewis and Rachel. Lewis and Donna.
Yes.
Yeah. Lewis and his strange protege. What's her name? I keep forgetting her name. I'm sorry.
Yes, he found a mini Lewis
A mini Lewis lip.
Yes. Katrina.
Katrina,
yes. Donna and Rachel.
Right. Megan and Rachel and her dad.
Yes.
Yeah, the Zanes.
The Zanes.
I'm sorry, the Zanes. And then you had, I think, just the new characters that they brought on. Like, they had this group of guys who were into, like, stock.
Yep.
Brokering. I mean, those guys and Lewis. I mean,
Yes.
the whole thing.
Just the dynamic.
Just
and
the
how it all
dynamics
worked.
and how it all worked was excellent.
Well, the way they wrote it is not so that it ended in one episode. The storyline carried over a series of episodes.
Yes.
So, like, whatever case they were working on, it didn't end in that one.
Exactly.
Yes.
And it came back right then. So
Right.
we caught ourselves trying to go to sleep and not being able to go to sleep because the episode
was so good.
We gotta see what's going on next.
How are they going to solve the case?
And
Are
we
they
gotta
going to
go.
fix it?
I can say one more.
Is
one
Harvey,
more.
Is Harvey going to close? He always wins. He has to win
He
this.
has to win, yeah. And the drama with Mike.
Man. Whew.
Oh,
Okay, look, y'all. He's lucky he's cute.
yeah.
Because at one point, I was like, Mike, let it go.
I know.
Let it go, Mike. But nope.
Yeah. When Mike was in jail.
Mike, let it go.
First of all, he decides to confess without talking to
Without talking to Rachel.
Rachel.
And she checked him on that.
She said, no, but then she checked him then.
Yeah.
But then when you wouldn't come out.
Yes.
Because he's doing something. And she was like, what is wrong with you?
Okay. That's how we know that was real Meghan.
Yeah.
And if y'all don't realize, like, that's how she treated William.
Yeah, she has, you can push her. But she
to a
stand
point.
up for herself.
To a point.
She's beautiful, she's nice, she's kind, but you do not disrespect her.
No. Do not
Yeah.
disrespect.
And she dressed
Rachel
Mike
Meghan.
down several times. And then I said, ooh, I wonder if that's what she did with
With Willie?
with Willie. When she said, you better get your finger out of my face.
Yes.
I think Harry
And
was-
Harry toned it down.
I know, he toned it
down in Spain. Okay?
I know.
Because that's not what Meghan
That's
said.
right. And there's a white royal male
Yep.
who's scared Rachel. He don't want to get her. No.
Nope.
She's coming. Oh, move away.
Yep.
Get out of the way, kid. Shove kid out of the way. She's coming. Let her pass. Remember how many
You better
times?
get that fender out of my face.
Remember when they were in church?
Yes.
I don't know if there was a funeral or something, and Kate was standing in the way. He was like, "Move over."
No, it was one of these services because they were wearing the
Yes,
military uniforms,
yeah.
and she would move over on the balcony.
yeah.
And was like, move
Move over.
because he knew. Here she comes. Move.
And then when they were in church and did that too, when they
Yes.
she had to go in first. He's
Yes.
like, you better move.
Oh, at the funeral.
And he
Yes.
shoved her over. So
Shoved her
Megan
over.
could go in first. He's like, yeah, I don't want to listen to her. She's not going to dress me down.
because he's scared.
Yeah.
Oh, but can we talk about the fashion?
Oh yes.
Are we allowed to bring that in?
You could talk about it.
Let's just say,
Yeah.
look.
Yes.
Not only invent
Yes.
triple times.
Meghan in pencil skirts. And you could see Meghan,
Her
some
style
of her
influence?
dresses that she wore in the royal family.
Yes.
You could see some of that influence in some of her clothing from on suits.
But
Not the straight, yeah.
But no, I wonder though, did she influence the costume design?
Oh.
Because Homegirl was doing Reitmans and
Oh,
all
right,
that other
yeah.
stuff prior to
Oh,
Suits.
exactly. Yeah.
So I know she had some say, because I say this based on some of the women characters.
Yeah.
And later on in the episodes. Because
But she mastered the shirt. I've
Yes.
never seen a shirt with a pencil skirt.
Yes, the button-up shirt.
Yes. You would think, oh yeah, you went it with a jeans or more or less flamboyant pencil skirt. No. Hers was flamboyant. It was, I mean.
And you still can't believe that she not only she did with a button-up shirt, sweaters,
Yes.
tanks, and blouses.
Blousey top. She did it with all of them.
Yes.
And they all look
Fabulous.
all fabulous. She knows how to style stuff. She
Yes.
didn't need nobody's stylist.
Nope. And the coats.
Oh gosh, yes.
But I will tell you, Jessica Fierce.
Jessica Fierce. Yes. Yes. They should have known, Meghan, coming from Suits. If they had done their research, that other one in those cloggy heels she used to wear.
Clone.
Yes.
Yeah.
And those
Copycat.
dresses, those dresses with those buttons everywhere, but that they should be, wasn't gonna cut it.
No.
It wasn't modern.
No,
The
she was just like a
necklines.
grandmother.
The necklines Meghan came in with,
Oh, yes. Oh,
it's
she
like you
brought
could
it.
see, some of that influence from Suits, and it's like everything Meghan had was just the best.
Yes.
Yeah, but these people, they did their research, but they
No, they
didn't.
didn't.
They didn't
They
do
No,
that.
they did it last minute. Oh, you should wear this with this.
Yes,
No.
exactly. Just like the Queen said, "Oh, my florist could take care of anything," and Meghan went,
Meghan said-
"With all due respect, ma'am."
What she
Like-
really said was, "Oh no, boo boo."
We have an idea, and what she did
Yes.
with her wedding, with the floor go outside as opposed
Yes.
to inside the church.
Yes.
So she'd get that picture coming out and the
Yep.
picture going in, and at all
She
entrances,
knew.
you wouldn't see that, and then on the arches, I can't remember seeing that in other churches.
It was never.
Yeah,
It was first
on that
time.
level.
Exactly.
And then
First time it was
everybody
done.
after that tried to copy it.
Yep. But we had to. But we had to bring that in.
Right.
But should we go back to our boys
Yes.
in Japan?
Yes. I would say to sing the boys are back in time, but I can't. But
When Prince Harry and Nacho Figueres show up in Japan, not only did they feel the love of the Japanese people, no crazy ass paparazzi, but the fact the way they went shopping. And who did they go shopping for?
their wives.
I know that was eating
I
all
know.
of the rota.
And
Yes.
all the derangers. And
Yes.
Nacho chose to tell. Ignacio.
No, Nacho chose violence. That's what he did. He's like, I'm gonna fuck with him.
shopping for a while.
Look at me and my bro.
I love that.
And then when they were at the end of the match with the trophy ceremony,
Yeah.
and then Harry takes it and runs up on the stage.
I know.
He's like, take a picture. It's mine. It's mine.
We totally, it was hilarious. We
Yes.
absolutely loved it.
Yes.
And then while this was happening, the book Spear shot up the charts
Through the roof.
in Japan.
Exactly.
Because we gotta go read the book now. You
Yep.
know, yeah. It
So-
came out, people were reading it.
He's still the #1 book for the year,
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, awesome.
Yes.
So yeah, he's doing excellent. So Suits is doing excellent. Spears doing excellent, and we're about to be blessed with the joy of Harry and Meghan at the Invictus Games. We can't wait.
I know.
Yeah, we were at the Paralympics. They had a Paralympics out here. We went to see the
archery
the
competition.
archery for men that are visually impaired. So we're gonna post veterans who are visually impaired. So we're gonna post some of that.
You're right. It was just people who were.
Yeah. So we're gonna post that. And
And then
But
just
it
get
was
ready.
just so inspiring, and just get ready for Germany, you know.
And actually,
Yeah.
the people here in the Netherlands are still loving Prince Harry
Oh,
and
yes.
the Invictus. Very supportive.
Very supportive.
Yes. So,
So
and then we'll go to The Hague and
yes.
see where some of the venues were.
Well, and
since
stuff.
we
Yeah,
missed
we
out.
haven't done that as yet, and
Yeah.
then we go to Dusseldorf and try to embarrass ourselves as much as we can.
Ja, ja, alles goed.